Turn meeting notes into action in seconds with AI. I'm Scott Meyer, co-founder of Chipp and founder of 5-Minute AI, where we help you live smart and work well with just a little bit of AI. Now, many of us spend hours a day on Zoom meetings. The worst part isn't the meeting itself, but it's the time it takes afterwards to take that information and repurpose it into meeting notes, into summaries, into emails, or maybe proposals for a client. Fortunately, AI can help us do just that. In today's lesson, we're going to talk through the code framework where you can quickly capture, organize, distill, and express your information from a meeting using AI. By applying this framework, you can take a transcript from your Zoom call and immediately generate proposals or action items or follow-ups so that you don't have to spend as much time doing admin work. You can spend more time meeting with potential clients and colleagues so that you can take action. So let's head over to the computer and we'll get started. To take action from virtual meetings, we're going to use the code framework. The C is capture. You need a way to capture these meeting notes that you can take action on them with AI. Now, many of us use tools such as Fireflies or Otter or Grain to get a transcript from these meetings. My favorite is Grain. I'm going to show you how that works now. So grain.com joins your meetings and will transcribe everything that happens. I like Grain because you can start for free. You can do 20 meetings for free, but it also does more than just transcribes. Grain will put all of your meetings onto a nice tile here. And when you go into a meeting, it not only gives you the transcript, which you can copy and use, but it also gives you a nice summary here as well as key points. I like how you can highlight certain parts and make clips so that we can actually have a video of that specific part. And you can always share that with your team so that they not only read what happens, but also sees a video. Whatever tool you use, even if it's your voice memo or writing on a piece of paper, you have to capture your meeting notes first. If you don't have a digital tool and you take notes by hand, that's totally fine. You can take a picture of a written note and then we're going to put that into AI and it'll read it just fine. Now, the second two steps of the framework are organize and distill. And we can actually do this in one step. I'm going to start using the Scott proposal generator so you can see this in action. I'm going to say I have a transcript to use for a proposal. You could also do this obviously for action items, for follow-up with clients, whatever it might be. When we organize our information, we just have to put all the different pieces in one place. So you might have your transcript from a Zoom call. You maybe have notes from a previous conversation or even details that you're bringing yourself. So the key then is to put all of that into one place. I'm going to just copy and paste all of my transcript into the bot. I could also upload it as a file if it was easier. If I took a picture of a notepad, I would just upload the image here. I'm just going to say, summarize this call, right? And then I'm going to put the transcript in. On Grain, I can download the transcript if I want to do it via document file. I can copy all the text, or I can just click the three dots and click download transcript. Now on my AI tool, in this case, Chipp, it could be ChatGPT, it could be Claude. You can just upload that file or copy and paste that right in. So now Chipp's giving me a summary of what was talked about. I can easily copy and paste that into an email, but I want to take action on this, right? So the C was to capture, the O was to organize, but that's putting all of our information in here. The D is to distill, which we're doing now. And then the E is to express. That's to express this into action. You can see it's actually giving us suggestions for next steps. And I actually have in my Chipp chat an example of a proposal, so it knows exactly what to do. So to take action on a meeting and turn it into a proposal, we can build a chat that's prepared for that. What I did here is ask for the steps needed for a proposal. So first, the notes, like we just did. Then I always have people say if there's a budget or timeline. If that wasn't in the call, I could add that later. And then any other proposal files that I wanted to base it on. Now, what I've done on my Chipp chat is added on examples that it could use. So under my knowledge sources, I can upload a PDF of a past proposal. And that way, when it's writing a proposal, it knows exactly what it should look like. So by using Chipp, you can give it examples of different types of information that you do after a meeting. You could even put that into one chat. So you might have an example of proposal, example of an email for a client, an example of action items for your team. And you could even prompt it in the steps to say, do you want to create a proposal or an action item or something else? That's going to be a nice way where you can put everything in one place to take action after your meetings in one chat. As you can see, my chat's asking if I have any other details. I'm going to say no. Is there a budget? Let's say $2,000 by end of September. And then it's going to use that information to generate my proposal. So my proposal generator is actually asking me for the missing pieces. I can try to fill those in and then I can say, let's make a draft. And now based on my example, those PDFs of past proposals or those examples of client follow-ups, it's going to generate what I need based on my phone call. So here you can see there's actually an introduction. It's going to review what we're going to build. It's actually creating timelines and deliverable, what the investment would be. And this is a great first draft to take action on our phone call. The beauty of using AI with your meetings is that not only you, but other people in your company can immediately take action on those transcripts, those calls, all the information you gather. So you can spend a lot more time talking to customers, clients, and colleagues rather than doing the admin work. So let AI help you capture, organize, distill, and express information from your meetings so you can quickly create proposals and action items from your calls. We can't wait to see how you take action from your meetings using AI and how you can live well and work smart with just a little bit of AI.